Everybody get in the picture. Oh, I should have done it this side. Sorry. There we go. Dear guests, friends, partners, dragi gosti, prijatelji, partneri, dobrodošli. Zbog moje videa na društvenim mrežama vjerojatno mislite da već super govorim hrvatski. Ali moram priznati, još učim. Nije lako, ali znam reći ovo, volim Hrvatsku. Volim otkrivati vašu hranu, glazbu i pomalo vaš bakalar i kremšnite. Vaš humor i strast prema nogometu. More i moje vikende na Sljemenu. Ali ipak nastavit ću na engleskom. So for the benefit of our non-Croatian speaking guests, some of my social media videos may have given the impression that my Croatian is perfect, but that would be a distortion of the truth, also known as fake news. I'm still learning and doing my lessons. My teacher, Željka, is here with us today. So thank you for being amazing and working so hard with me. She's fantastic. She's in the crowd somewhere with her husband, Nino. But my level is probably still at the same as maybe a 3-year-old child. So I'll keep continuing. And so if you'll forgive me, I'll continue the rest of my speech in English, which no doubt will be a relief to most of you. And I also know that these speeches can be quite painful. They only sort of serve to keep you away from the amazing food and the wonderful summer cocktails that we have on offer. And it's not because we haven't catered enough. So please bear with us. I promise that I'm going to keep this very, very short. So if I can have your attention for about an hour or so, I guarantee that I'll be done before then. So it's a real pleasure for my wife, Ambrina, and I to welcome you all here this evening for my first King's birthday party as the British ambassador to Croatia. I want to first start by thanking Duo in Sinfonia for their incredible music, which they'll continue shortly, and of course to Renata Sabijak for her beautiful performance of Croatian and UK national anthem. So please give them a round of applause for your appreciation. We are, of course, here to celebrate His Majesty King Charles III. Ambrina and I had the privilege of an audience with His Majesty only a few months ago. I can say with enthusiasm and energy, he talked fondly about his 2016 visit to Croatia. He mentioned the warmth of the people, the welcome he felt in Zagreb, Osijek and Kopački Rit, and the potential that he saw in this region. His passion for the environment, for equality and for a just world remained undiminished, and it's a privilege to serve his government. And at 77, I was also delighted to see that His Majesty has not lost his sense of humour, particularly when he ordered my wife to come and visit me here more often. So I'm delighted to say, while she doesn't often listen to me, I'm pleased that she took the advice of His Majesty, and I'm truly grateful that she's here with us today. So like many of my predecessors, I feel incredibly lucky to serve in Croatia, a country of extraordinary beauty, rich culture, and above all, remarkable people. And in my time here, one thing has become very clear. The friendship between the United Kingdom and Croatia is strong, deep, and full of potential. I've almost completed a year in this stunning country, and my journey has been full of adventures, from visiting incredible islands like Vis, Brač, who we have representatives from today, to Briuni, traveling the breadth of Dalmatia, Slavonia, Istria, and discovering places and words like Krk, Gašinci, and Grožnjan. There's so much more. Thank you. There's so much more I want to see and learn. And those of you who have gotten to know me know of my love of sport, and in particular, my passion for football. There we go. Arsenal. It's therefore no coincidence that the theme of this year's King's birthday party is sport and fair play. Nor is it a coincidence that we are holding this event only a few hours before England take on Croatia at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, the statisticians amongst you will know that it's been 60 years since England last won the World Cup, an iconic moment which I'm delighted to see emblazoned on a mural outside my residence, along with many other British sporting icons. Now, they say overconfidence and arrogance seldom ends well. And most people know how important humility is to me. So that's why I'm saying with absolute confidence, without any hesitation, that England will win this World Cup. So remember where you heard it first, football is coming home. But as they say, it's the hope that kills you. I've been reminded on multiple occasions about Croatia's victory against England in the semi-final of the 2018 World Cup. But tonight, I hope and maybe I might pray for a slightly different outcome. Though, of course, in true diplomatic posture, I will be completely neutral. Though the avid followers of our social media will know that despite sort of trying to galvanize support within my own embassy, not a single person in my team will be supporting England, and they will all be backing Croatia tonight. So let's see what the score's going to be. Good luck to both teams. In keeping with this theme, I want to share with you also one of the greatest joys of my time here in Croatia, and that is, of course, having the privilege to meet and spend time with members of Arsenal Croatia, whose supporters embraced me as a fellow Gooner at the start of the 2025-26 season. A season in which we watched Arsenal win a first Premier League title in 22 years. Cheers to that. And as we got to know each other, we laughed together, we cried together, we sung together, but ultimately we celebrated like champions. Jeden klub, jedna obytel, North London forever. Someone take Paul out of here. So this is also probably the appropriate moment to raise a glass to someone who over the past year has been there through every twist and turn. Never wavering, always believing, always positive, focusing on the non-negotiables and controlling the controllables. I'm of course talking about Mikel Arteta, the Arsenal manager. Thank you for giving me the greatest night of my life in the last 20 years. Of course, it's not just football that produces memorable moments and sporting icons and connects the UK and Croatia. This weekend, I was delighted to see Croatia's very own Donna Vekic win the Queen's Tennis Championship, making her, round of applause for her, making her one of the favourites for Wimbledon this year, 25 years after Goran Ivanisevic made history by winning as a wildcard. And respect to Dina Levicic, who I think is here with us today, as the first Croatian woman to swim across the English Channel. So well done, Dina. And for Formula One fans, Davorin, I know you're there somewhere. I should also mention this weekend's victory for Lewis Hamilton, also on our mural in Barcelona, where he was joined on the podium with British drivers George Russell and Lando Norris, the first time three Brits finished 1, 2 and 3 in a race since 1968. We're back on top. So as you can see, football and sport have the power to bring people together, to create role models, to give hope and belief to those who have none, to show that anything is possible and impossible is nothing. Sport teaches us to aspire to be the best we can be, to not give up, to overcome challenges, to respond to setbacks and compete fairly on a level playing field. Sport has given the opportunity to so many to be seen, regardless of their gender, ethnicity, sexuality, beliefs, whether able or disabled. Sport really is for everyone. Today, through sport and fair play, I want to celebrate partnership, cooperation, and the beauty of diversity. I am so proud to be representing a country where it doesn't matter who you are, who you love, what your color, faith, gender, or beliefs, you can succeed. Whether that's in sport, business, academia, or dare I say it, in diplomacy. Yes. We're living in contested times and uncertain times with some historical friendships and alliances being tested. I believe we owe it to the countries we serve to be better, to be more just, and to be smarter than our predecessors. Sport can be an example to us on how we can work together, compete fairly, and value each other's successes. I want to now spend just a brief moment to say thank you to all the people who have made my time here in Croatia memorable and for the partnerships we enjoy as the British Embassy. To the British and Croatian business communities who have taken time to educate me on the challenges and opportunities of doing businesses here. Thank you so much. I've learned a huge amount. From baking baklava, Konstantin, thank you. Probably one of the greatest days of my life here. And if you're hiring, I'm definitely up for it. To being driven at 200 kilometers an hour in a Rimac Nivera. Davarin, thank you, but I still haven't forgiven you. I think that was probably the one moment in my time in Croatia where I genuinely thought I was going to die. To learning about startups and AI, thank you so much. To our sponsors, our gold sponsor, AstraZeneca, and other sponsors, Koyas Consulting, Wallis Adria, WYG, Savjetovanje, Ledo Plus, right here, the Garden Brewery and New Bakery, thank you. Thank you so much for your generous support. We can't put on this amazing event without your help, and we appreciate it year on year. Thank you. To NGOs, civil society organisations, and the journalists we work with to create a just, safe world for all of us, particularly women and girls. You are all remarkable. I'm so inspired by the work that you do. You make this world a better place, and I'm so proud of the partnership that the British Embassy has with you, and long may that continue. To our friends in the Croatian military, police, and customs who work tirelessly with their British colleagues in keeping us all safe. To the people of Croatia, whether in government, outside government, and the friends I've made in all aspects of my life here. Vala. I can't tell you how much I've appreciated the warmth and openness I've experienced here, the conversations, the willingness to work together, to align our efforts and to find common goals in what makes these partnerships so special. To my wonderful and amazing team at British Embassy Zagreb, thank you for working so hard to put on such an incredible event, for your unwavering support to me since the day I arrived, and for making me work so hard every day and weekend since I've been here. You're all incredible, and I appreciate you all greatly, and I'm so grateful to have you in my corner. Thank you. To my beautiful wife, thank you for putting up with me and my ridiculous obsession with Arsenal Football Club, champions of England, greatest team in the world. Not many would, and I love you for it. She's a hero, honestly. And thank you too for your boundless support. I can't do what I do without you, and for all of us in diplomacy who know the sacrifices that families, particularly partners, make in supporting our careers, I'm truly grateful. Thank you. So in closing, told you I'd be less than an hour. So in closing, and as we look ahead, I'm optimistic. Optimistic about what the United Kingdom and Croatia can achieve together. Optimistic about the strength of our partnership, and optimistic about the shared future we're building. Because at the end of the day, our relationship is rooted in something simple but powerful. Trust, respect, and friendship. Povjerenje, poštovanje I prijateljstvo. So all that remains for me to say is to thank you all again for everything you do to strengthen that relationship. And now, please can I ask you to join me in a toast to the continued friendship between the United Kingdom and Croatia, and to His Majesty, King Charles III. Živjeli, Vala vam. Thank you all.